Hey, mosh, minasan, ikoi ka? Hello everyone, can you hear me right now? Audio levels are good? Okay, it seems everything is being picked up properly sa Hajimemas. はい、皆さん、ゴロです。仮想空間に閉じ込められて、外の人間を用意した白熊 VTuber ゴロロンこと金田語呂です。Hello everyone, it's your cyberspace-trapped polar bear using a human for outside interactions, Gororon aka Goro Kaneda, and welcome to our third Kanji stream. Or rather, third Kanji study stream slash Rubik's Cube solving stream. じゃあ、漢字勉強と、ルービックキューブをほど、何の言葉OK。はいはい。じゃあ、漢字勉強と、ルービックキューブをほどく配信、ようこそ。I believe that's the term for it. Should I use yokoso though? Okay, hi. じゃあ、何 Yeah, I'm trying right now as much as I can to use Japanese before English. And also there is a bug going around here right now. But at least it's not a fly. Is the camera working? Yeah. Okay. はい、じゃあ、今の、いや。What's it? I know honjitsu means today, but I don't know if that's a correct term for. What I wanna say is today's snacks are. Okay, today's snacks, we have here a matcha donut. And for our drink, we have here our hojicha latte or hojicha milk since it's cold. And our guest plushies for today is Nekoba-san from My Neighbor Totoro and Taripanda, who is just chilling on top of Nekoba-san. Eto, じゃあ、今のおやつは、抹茶ドーナツと、飲み物は、おじいちゃラテです。はい。ゲストのぬいぐるみさんは、猫バスさん、隣のトトロよりの猫バスさんとタレパンダさん。はい。And also, like I said, this is gonna be a kanji study stream slash Rubik's Cube stream, solving stream. As you can see here, we have a Rubik's Cube on the side. Here it is on the overhead camera and on the side camera. And we have already scrambled it. In the past few days, I've been practicing on how to solve it. And the thought is, if I'm gonna be doing just a solving stream, it will not make for a too long a stream because my solving time for this one, the fastest is around 3 minutes or 3 minutes 57 seconds, so close to 4. So that means rather than just a solving stream, I'll just show the approach on how it's usually solved. Without further ado, before we continue on the kanji stream, we're just gonna do the Rubik's Cube solving first. Okay, so first off, the usual approach of most people when trying to solve a Rubik's Cube is solving it face by face, which is usually not a good approach because the moment you solve one face and you try to solve another face, you end up scrambling the other, and that is, as anyone will say, a problem. So what the approach should be when trying to solve a Rubik's Cube is rather than face by face, you do it layer by layer. Instead of looking at it as 6 faces, you look at it as top, middle, and bottom layers. Okay, so yeah, this is better shown in 3D, but yeah. Imagine this is the top layer. Yeah, top, middle, and bottom layers. You split it into 3 layers. In my case, my top layer will be the color yellow. It's been a preference of mine ever since I got into Rubik's Cubes. Oh, context. This one, I borrowed from a friend. He also streams both on YouTube and Twitch. It's Speed1 Matrix, aka Kian Dominado from Dominado Motorsports. Dominado E-Motorsports. Yeah, he's a streamer who does sim racing and has hosted 4 tournaments and has actually taken off since the first time he streamed. I could shout them out here, but sadly I didn't have a shout out command. So for now, it'll just be okay. So yeah, first we're gonna try solving this. I believe it might be better if we adjust the camera here, but nah, don't do this stuff. So first off, we're gonna try solving the top layer. Oh, yeah. Is the music being heard? I believe it is. Whoa, wait, hold on. I forgot the music info. Info. Where is the info video? There you go. Generic info. Music under. Okay. The music underlay is not in here. Okay. So where were we? Oh, right. Rubik's Cube solving. So first, what we're gonna do is solve the top layer. So this first approach, what you will do is make a cross. Solve the edge pieces first. Make sure that while forming the cross, all the colors here match for the corresponding center colors. So we have here in this side orange, and here blue, and here we have red, and here we have green. And it might be better if we just switch the overhead low light compensation. It will reduce our frame rate to 30 fps, but 60 fps is not important here right now. So let's just do that. Please configure video. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it will definitely reduce the frame rate as you can see here, but that's okay since it's not 60 fps is not much of a need. Okay, so first we're gonna be solving for yellow. So we already have one piece in here, so let's just match that to orange. So there we go, centerpiece orange and then yellow. Next we need to find another one. Oh, here we have green and yellow here, so we just move that to the top. Oh wait, no, we just move that here. So there we go, yellow green, and then just move it here. So there we go, green and yellow. And next here we have a blue piece. So you should one good tip is to memorize the opposing sides for each color. So for green we have blue, for orange we have red, and for yellow we have white. It depends, it varies from cube to cube, so you'll have to know your specific Rubik's Cube. I don't know if it's being seen there properly. It might be too small. Okay, where were we? Okay, yeah, blue. So we have here a blue and yellow piece. We just move that opposite here. So there we go. Bring the colors back. And then lastly we need this one, red and yellow. So we just move this here and this one there. And there we go. So now we form the cross and the center pieces are matching now. So yeah, blue to blue, blue and yellow, and then red and yellow, green and yellow, and then orange and yellow. Now what we need to do now is what we need to do now is put the corner pieces in the top layer. So first here we have a yellow, green, and red. So we'll just do that. Yellow, green, red. So put that in there, move. And there we go. Next we have yellow, red, and blue. So we'll just move that there. Oh, one tip before I continue. So, given that the Rubik's Cube has 6 mil, if I recall, it has a possibility of 6 million plus. Oh wait, I forgot the advertising for how many permutations you can do here. But apparently, there are multiple possible moves in trying to move certain pieces. I will not mention how they are done as solutions on the internet abound, but what I will show here is how to what I will show is the approach in how to solve this rather than the specific moves. Okay, so we have our top layer almost done. What we need to do now is, here we go. We have orange, blue, and yellow in this corner here. Yeah, in retrospect, I should put a lamp on the other side here. Maybe, yeah, I'll try moving the lamp. Excuse me for a bit. We'll go into intermission while I fix things. Modorimashita. And given that we have already moved our light source here, we can just here for the Logitech. Okay, there we go. So where were we? All right. So here you can see a blue, yellow, and orange piece. We'll just move that in this corresponding corner here. And lastly, here, the yellow, orange, and green. And with that, we have our top layer solved. As you can see here, we have a solid yellow face, and our top layer is solved. So next that we have to do now is the middle layer, this one. Now, again, like I said, there are multiple moves. There are solutions abound on the internet and how to move pieces to the middle. But I have a certain move that I have committed to memory for it dates all the way back to childhood. So that's the one I'll be using here. I will not discuss how to do that because yes, trying to discuss the moves is muzukashi. That's the best way I'll say it. Because it also depends on how the cube is faced towards you. Like what's this? the notation for the moves is usually, there is front, back, left, right, up, and down. So that is F, B, L, R, U, D respectively. And there are also, what's this? Count. If there is an apostrophe after the letter, usually it means a counterclockwise turn. If it says 2, it means a half turn. And yeah, sadly, I do not have the moves to display there, but yeah. Okay, before we continue on, I think I'm speaking too fast. I might need a drink of our chicha latte. Right? That's good. Yeah, that helps calm the nerves a bit. And then our matcha donut. Oh yeah, this one is from Jayco. Matcha with, I believe, is crushed almonds. Okay, ay, tadakimasu. That is good. Okay, so what we need to do now is this one, red and blue. We need to move it in this corner. We need to swap this red and green out. So what you do is move it to the other side here, and then yeah, we're just gonna execute a move to put this to swap these two. So here, go. Okay, it's better if we actually show it here. Yeah, because this thing is a three-dimensional puzzle, it's kind of hard to display things properly. So we're showing it in the overhead camera. Okay, so there we go. Okay. Wait, hold on. It should be this, then this, this, and this, and this. And with that, yeah, we have our blue and our red and blue piece in place, and our red and green has been freed. Well, now move it here. So just the same set of moves but mirrored. Right? Oh dear. Okay, yeah. So red and blue good, red and green good. So next we'll be solving for orange and green and orange and blue. So we already have our piece here, orange and green, and yeah, just the same procedure. It tends to get repetitive, but that's the nature of this puzzle. You just really need to memorize the set of moves for moving pieces and orienting, because yeah, by the time we get to the bottom layer, you'll need to figure out proper ways to move these corners while the others stay in place, and also how to swap the colors. And yeah, again, different solutions on the internet abound for those approaches, but I already have a set of moves memorized, so those are the ones that I'll be using here. And also, what's it? This does not apply to speed cubing, wherein you solve this in the fastest time possible. In the fastest time possible. The other thing about that is there are certain types of cubes that are modified for speed cubing, and by that I mean they also add lubrication in between the edges here, and probably require that their pieces are, some of the pieces are rounded to facilitate easier movement. So where were we? Alright, moving the green piece. Okay, let's move that there, and now we're left with the last one, blue and orange. We have this one here. So we'll just solve that one. And with that, we have already 2 layers solved, as you can see here. So now what we're left with is a bottom layer. Okay, so we need to examine first what is good and what needs swapping so far. So blue and orange here were good. Blue and green were also good. And orange and green also good. Red and green good. Red and blue good. And by that I mean their positions are good. Now what we need to do is just twist the colors so they match. But the problem is, usually the move that I remember, for swapping colors, it tends to rotate 3 colors. So that means one of these will have to be out of order. So we'll just choose one in random. And this one needs 1 move to rotate. This one needs 2. We can keep this one, but these ones need rotating. Okay, so first, okay, so now everything is out of place except for this one, red and green. So how many moves now do we need for these to rotate to their proper color places? So this one needs 1, this one needs 1, and this one also needs 1. So we'll keep this piece here, the red and green, on the lower right facing us, lower right front, because yeah, the move that I use keeps any piece on the lower right front in place while the rest are rotated. So we'll just do that. Okay, so this is still in place, and these ones need 1 more spin. So we'll just do that move again. Yeah, this is repetitive. Okay, and now we have our corner pieces in place. So all the reds are good, all the blue is good, all the oranges are good, and all the greens are good. So now what we need to do is we need to swap these. We need to swap the edge pieces now, but first these need to face the white. These need to face white instead of how it's oriented right now. And how I did that? How did I do that? I forgot even my own. Okay, let me try remembering. How did I do that? Was it? Let me see if this is right. Oh, no. Wait, we need to reverse that one. Excuse me for a bit. Okay, we have messed up our bottom layer again. Okay, how do we do this again? Alright, so we messed up our bottom layer. Okay, I believe this needs discussion. Regarding the bottom layer, you have... Oh no, excuse me. Sorry about that one. Something happened. Okay, regarding the bottom layer, let me just get rid of this key. Regarding the bottom layer, you have two approaches for that. Usually, you solve the edges first and then the corners, or corners first then edges. In this case, we might need to solve the edges first because I forgot some of the moves. So what we're gonna do first is just have every edge piece face white, face the proper colors for white. So what we do first is, yeah, that move from earlier. That one. Okay, so now we have two pieces facing white, and we'll need the rest of this one. sometimes you need to orient your cube properly to execute the moves. And there we go. We have now all our edge pieces facing white. Do not mind if the colors are not correct yet. We can do that later after everything is faced white. So what we need to do now is the corner pieces. We need all of them facing white, regardless of their orientation. So let's just do that. Okay, so now we have one corner piece facing white, and this one will one rotation. Okay, so just keep this on the lower right front, and then just execute that move again, just to make sure that everything is now facing white. Okay, so now everything is facing white, and the good news, we have now three faces solved. So yellow, green, and white. But again, do not solve this in a face by face approach. So now this one is good. This one we will keep behind, because the next set of moves do not move the back. If you're gonna look at this is front, middle, and back layer. It does not move the back layer or back face. So what we're just gonna do at this point is just swap these edge pieces until they're all correct. So with that, we just execute the move. How did I do that? Oh yeah, this one. So this, and then yep, okay, just swap this, and then okay, so that's not solved yet. So what? Okay, so that's not solved yet. So one more. There, and then this, swap these pieces, and then move that and that, and as you can see here, just a few moves, and voila, we have now a fully solved Rubik's Cube. Regarding the solutions that I used here, the ones that I usually use came from the official Rubik's Cube website, rubiks.com. They have a solution guide on how to solve this, or rather, the set of moves that you can use to solve this. You can use that, or you can use the other solutions that are posted on other Rubik's Cube related sites. Also, take note that what you're gonna need to search is for the 3x3 Rubik's Cube, because there are also other sizes of cubes. This is the standard 3x3. There's also the 4x4, 5x5, and a 2x2 cube. So the solutions for those will differ, and the solutions that I've talked about will be for the 3x3. But I believe, regarding the approaches on how to solve these, it's most likely the same, layer by layer, rather than face by face. Because if we can solve it face by face, it's gonna be hard. And now that we have a solved cube, we can now have fun with patterns. So if you do the half turns here and another half turn there, you get a checker pattern in there. But if you also twist this, and now you get an entirely checkered cube. Yeah, patterns like these abound. The sites that also host solutions for this also host fun patterns people can attempt for their solved cubes. And if you get really frustrated, what you can do is just disassemble the cube and just reassemble it. But just make sure that when you reassemble it, everything is good, because if there's a swap piece, like let's say this, then you will have a practically unsolvable cube. But without further ado, we have already done our Rubik's Cube solving stream, and it only took us 38 minutes of our stream. So now we move on to the second part of our stream, which is the Kanji Benkyo. And don't it? Okay. Okay, so now we move to our kanji benkyo. And as usual, we will be using Anki. And we have 20 new kanji to learn and 26 kanji to review. Yes, it's been a while since I last did my kanji study, and maybe that should not be the case. I should be doing this constantly, or it is a daily affair. So, ja, hajimemasu. Here, then, okay, that is easy. Ah, yabai. Nani kore? Nani kore? Ah, if I recall, this is supposed to be tadashi, but it's missing the line here. Ah, tadachi ni. But that's weird. Okay. Okay, so tadachi ni or shoku. Okay, yeah. We should memorize this kanji as shoku since that is the common usage, or jiki. Oh, there's tadachi. Yeah, this is the problem. For some kanji it uses for some kanji, the other readings are hard to memorize. Yeah. Okay, we'll put that in good. Okay, next. Kubi. Right. Yabai. Nani? Suji? Yeah, if I recall, this is Suji. It's part of the kanji in Shinkansen. Nope. Oh yeah. More. Nani ko? I will put that in again for later. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting that one. This one is Kokoro. Shoot. It's an elongated vowel. Shoot. Okay. Easy. Weekday. Yo. Yeah, yo. This is west, but I forgot the reading. Nishi. Yeah, Nishi. Morning. I must see. Okay, morning. Asa. Right? This is Fuyu. Daytime. Hiru. Yep, hiru. Red. Tomo. Right. Set. Night. Yoru. Short answer. Yoru. Right? Ima. Yeah, there's one such. Bun. Also, it can be read as for Seiho. That's what I remember. That's the reading that I can remember. Toho and Seiho. For Seiho project that got shut. I don't know what Zun did with the Seiho project because Toho got more popular. Where were we? Oh yeah, here. This is Bun or Wakaru. I'm right? Yeah, Bun and Wakaru. See? Elder sister, Ane. Yeah, Ane. See? Springtime, Haru. And this is Higashi or To. Yeah, to and higashi. Okay, kata. Summer, natsu. Yep. Oh. So we just got to earlier and we now have our ho. Ho, or if I recall, it's also read as kata. Yeah, ho and kata. Autumn. Aki. Yep. This one is, if I recall, the reading is Aida, but also the other reading, Aida, Mon? No. Aida and Kan, or Ken. Nani? Alright, Jikan. Yeah, Kan. I forgot. Yeah, the reading for Mon was the gates without the day. Okay, this is, we'll put it in good. New, atarashi, or shin, right? Head, counter for large animals. If I recall, this is atama. Yeah, atama. Old, furui. Face or expression. Cow. Nor kita or hoku. The only type, the one thing that I remember with this kanji that helps me remember is Hokuto no Ken, Fist of the North Star. So yeah, hoku or kita. Reading, see, body, substance, object, reality, or counter for images. I'll say karada. Okay, easy. South, Minami or Nan. Okay, easy. One set. G. Yeah, bye. I should remember this. No, it's not do. Yabai. Wasureta. Nani kore? Tooi. Yabai. This is in again. One. Right. G. I'm in G. Yeah, G or Toki. See? This one is... I only know this reading from Saikin. So I think I'll go with Kin for the... Was it a kunyomi or onyomi reading? Okay? Answer. Kin. Or Chikai. Chikai. That's the other reading. We'll put that in good. Kusa. Yeah, if I wrote Kusa. Grass. Yeah, Kusa. My. Hana. Yeah, these ones are basic kanji now. Yeah, hana. Ushiro. Yeah, Ushiro. K. If I recall K. Yeah, for talking. Yeah, K. Or Keikaku. All according to Keikaku. Right, easy. Okay, yeah, I should remember that this is toy. We'll put that in again, just for repetition. This is uchi or nai. Yeah, uchi or nai, easy. This one is soto. Yeah, this is soto, right? Yeah, soto or guy. Okay, put that on easy. And this one is toy. Remember this, Goro. It's toy. We'll put that in again just to memorize it. And this is Oya. Yeah, I had to remember that this is Oya. We'll put that in again just to drill it down. Toy. This one is Kin or Chikai. We'll put that in again just to memorize the rest. So E. We can put that in. Yeah, we'll put that in good. Good. This one is Chikai or Him. We'll put that in good. To-o-i. Good. Oya. We'll put that in good. This one is King or Chikai. And we'll put that in good. And that means we are done. With 10 minutes to spare. So now, what are we gonna do with the 10 minutes that we have left? Yeah, we're just gonna have the stream go for an hour. So I believe this will be our Satsudan stream. Is that right? Satsudan? Yeah, Satsudan, our just chatting stream. Let me just check. We have a fly going on around here and that is not good. Hold on. It's Satsudan, right? Satsudan. Satsudan. Nani? Satsudan. Oh no, not Satsudan. I forgot what's the term for idle chat in streams. I might have mistaken. It's not Satsudan. Can anyone help me out here? What's the term for idle chat in streams? Okay, you know what? For anytime we need help, Jisho is always there. Zatsudan. Zatsudan. Okay, yeah, that teng. I missed that. I missed that teng. Okay, so it's Zatsudan. Okay, yeah, I missed the 10 on this. Yeah, it's Zatsudan. Wait, what? The Zatsudan before the stream begins. Okay, so yeah, right now since we have a few more minutes to kill, this will be our Zatsudan time. Zatsudan Jikan. So if you have any questions or anything you want to say, feel free to mention them over on chat and I'll get to them. For now, I'll just be eating our donut here and be enjoying our hojicha latte there. The stream delay is really huge on my end. It's up to that, yeah. The first word is Taiki. Waiting. Oh. So far though, what we have reviewed in Anki is pretty much common kanji. Some of it I forgot, but yeah, most of those are common. Nothing really advanced yet. Maybe I should also include Goi. Is that the right word, Goi? Oh wait, no. Goi is words and meaning. No. Not vocabulary. Grammar. Yeah, I should really search for grammar decks. Or grammar lessons. That's one thing that I also need to work on. Because Japanese grammar is somewhat complicated. In the sense that if you really want to sound native, usually you do not end your sentences and it goes on longer. It's like no Japanese sentence ends with a period. It always is like a comma. Even if you know, if you watch videos of Nihonjin speaking, you notice that nothing really ends with a comma. More often than not, at the end of what they're saying sometimes trails in the event that they want to add anything more to the topic. Usually when it ends with a period, if you're gonna notice, if it ends with a period, it can sound cold. I wonder, when did that start? When you sometimes end your sentences with a period, or when it sounds like your sentence ends with a period, sometimes it can sound cold. Like what I'm doing right now. Oh wait, no. I think mine is more like ending with a comma. Frankly, one thing I wanna do is also marshmallow streams or retrospring streams, but sadly I'm not getting any replies from those. I don't know how the other VTubers do it, but maybe that's something I should consider, how they do their marshmallow streams, or how they request for questions. Excuse me for a bit. Or maybe I should just like post a 20-minute video of myself. Post a 20-minute video of me sleeping with the sounds recorded, like what Monmon did. Yeah, there is an ASMR video by Monmon when it's just literally Monmon sleeping for 20 minutes. It's a daytime nap, if I recall. Funny, but yeah, it works. I mean, it's actually relaxing. Monmon ASMR. Yes, this is Monmon fanboying ours. Recently, I've been getting into other small VTubers as well, like Ginshari-san. I don't know if Ginshari is small though. He seems to have a sizable following. Same with who's this? Sasayama Akira. The thing about Sasayama Akira is he manages to stream nearly every day at morning and evening. I do not know how he finds the time given how Japanese work culture is. Like, can I ask for some tips on how to manage my time for streaming on weekdays? And also, who else? Recently I followed a VTuber named Bionshack. How do you read the katakana? Let me just look for it here. Ito, beyond. Here we go. Bionshaku. Yeah, it's Bionshack. He seems to be a crocodile-esque VTuber, or human dinosaur mutant. Okay, so yeah, that is Bionshack, a dinosaur human mutant, and their stream avatar seems to be just a 2D, yeah, it seems to be just a 2D avatar or PNG-esque avatar. Similar to mine, except it's not moving. Okay, who else have I followed? So yeah, so Bayon Shack. And then, yeah, so Saya Makira, Koseikin Shari. Kumamikan. Kumamikan-san. I've been, for Kumamikan-san streams, I've been more active in talking there. Since, yeah, the stream is pretty chill vibes. The stream is pretty chill vibes. There's a really cute background music going on while he does his streams. Though I have not watched the Apex streams. I watch more his his drawing streams. Drawing or karaoke streams. Though I have to apologize to Kumamikan-san for having difficult karaoke requests. Last time I requested, it was Hoshinogen's Koi, and he had a hard time singing that one. And then for the ones limited to Vocaloid, what I requested was, if I recall, Meltdown. And that had a particularly high note that he had a hard time reaching, and again, I apologize for that one. But the last one that I requested was easier. It was Tell Your World. Yeah, just to make up for requesting such a difficult song. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of cute camo VTubers lately, and yes, I've been on a following and subbing spree. I kind of wish that I'd be able to communicate better with them though. Yeah, my Japanese is very... What's Kihon? I don't think it even counts as Kihon. Is Kihon even the correct term? Yeah, it's Kihon. Or Kihon Teki. Yeah, my Japanese is Kihon Teki. Or it's probably below Kihon Teki. I don't know. This being halfway between N5 and N4 count as Kihon Teki. Yeah, sounds alright to me given the context. Okay, so yeah, it's Kihon Teki. Yeah. On the plus side, I've been learning vocabulary and picking it up as I go. So that helps. But yeah, it's in terms of my grammar and sentence construction, is still very Kihon Teki. I probably have a long way to go before I reach native style speed. Basically, and it sounds really awkward. Okay, so Jisho here says that Kihon Teki is a na-adjective, fundamental, meaning fundamental or basic. So, will it be Kihon then? Kihon is a no adjective. So maybe yeah, maybe Kihon is my word. Without the corresponding part. Oh, okay. Interesting. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't rely so much on just what Jisho says. Yeah, I just saw that. So maybe yeah, Kihon is what I'm looking for. Wait, what is Teki? Teki is it? Oh, okay. That explains it. it's like so it makes whatever it's attached to into an adverb. Teki. Okay, that explains. So yeah, it's not kihon teki, it's just kihon. So yeah, our Japanese is very kihon. Wait, since our stream is practical, let's see the other decks that I've installed here. Okay, so we have Japanese Core 2000, Listening Scent. Oh, so apparently I had this. Shigoto. Okay, so I did not know that I have this deck, a listening deck. Dare? Shirayama Ginjiro sa, Kongoro desu. Hello, welcome, and so sorry that you had Eigo o hanashite mo ii? I don't know if you can speak English or I forgot. I'll wait for the answer. But for now, I'll just say that I forgot that I had this deck that apparently is also a listening deck, which means I probably have been limiting myself to just kanji, and maybe I should consider also this. We'll consider that in the next Nihongo learning stream. Okay, I feel like I know you on Twitter at Shirayama Ginjiro. Shitamate kudasai. Shirayama. Yaba. Shirayama Ginjiro. Nai? Okay. Yabay. My keyboard. Sorry about that one. My keyboard I can speak English. Okay. Yeah. Although, I've been trying to speak as much Japanese as I can to practice it. But yeah, this is the usual practice stream. Okay. But since we have a guest here, I believe we can extend for a bit longer. And we can study this, our listening deck. Where are we right now? Okay. So we'll study our listening deck. And that means there's also output going out. So we need to decrease the volume of our music so everyone can also listen to what's going on. Because I will be switching our audio source here to stereo mix. First, we'll need to disable this. Excuse me for a bit. Okay, so we'll put that in easy. We've already answered that. Okay, 4. That one. Para ko, sore. Wait, if we pause the music, what we'll just need to test.
それ、それ。
Oh, it's pretty loud. Yeah, we can decrease this a little further. Okay. And we get back to Anki. Okay, we put that in easy.
私は絵を見るのが好きです。
えちょっと、何早い。
私は絵を見るのが好きです。私は絵を見るのが好きです。
私は、
私は絵を見るのが好きです。
絵を見るのは好きです。やばい。fine. Show answer. 私は絵を見るのが好きです。I like looking at pictures. Okay, we'll put that in again. もう一度。
そこに大きな円を描いて。
え
そこに大きな円を描いて。
そこに
そこに大きな円を描いて。
そこに
そこに大きな円を描いて。
そこに大きな絵を描いて。So, そこにover there 大きな big picture でばいでさんした。そこに大きな絵を描いて。描いて drawing. So it means someone's drawing a big picture over there. N. Okay, I need to increase my speaker volume here. I thought I heard E, but apparently it was N. Okay. Actually, I use English more than Japanese. Oh, Shirayama-san, what's your native language or your nationality, if I may ask? Also, if you want to follow me over on Twitter, I have my links posted below or in the comments. It's twitter.com/Goro_Kaneda. I usually do updates there for if I will be streaming or not, or the other usual furry stuff that I do. Like I also write. I also do writing. So if you wanna see my writings there, usually in English. But yeah, if you wanna give those my stories a read, I usually post them if I'm when I finish one. So feel free to follow. Hi. I'm Taiwanese. Oh, Taiwanese. This is the first time we had a Taiwanese on stream. I thank you for coming and thank you for watching the stream. I had Tsuzukemasu. Okay, we'll put this one in again. もう一度。それはとってもいい話だ。いいね。いい話。それはとっても Okay, that's the question. Most Japanese lessons on YouTube, or rather, the J bloggers that tackle Japanese language for foreigners, more often they say that totemo is rarely used. Is that true? Yeah, more often that instead of totemo, you'll use something like mecha. So, それはとってもいい話だ. So, if I recall, this is an interesting toってもいい. This is a good conversation. So,
それはとってもいい話だ.
Yeah, really nice story. Oh, so the focus is on Sore or Soho. Okay, we'll put this one on easy.
3月は仕事が忙しい.
3月は仕事が忙しい. So it means they're busy at work in March. Yeah, they have a lot of work in March. So yeah, easy.
彼は医者になりました。
彼は
医者になりました。
彼は医者になりました。Tama ba? Is that correct?
彼は医者になりました。
彼は医者になりました。Okay, so yeah. That man has become a doctor. Yeah. Or that man became a doctor. 医者になりました。Right? That's your answer. He became a doctor. Yep. I'm currently cooking dinner later. Okay, thanks. Okay, have fun. Have fun cooking dinner. Yeah, we're learning Japanese while cooking dinner. はい、彼は医者になりました。はい、easy. See, look at, 見る。Should answer. 見る easy. What's a shortcut for listen? Ego? Ego. Okay, that's English. N. Okay, excuse me for a bit. I really need to increase the volume of my speakers here. We'll go into intermission mode for a quick bit. Right, 戻りました。where were we? Okay, we're just adjusting the volume. See? Okay, there we go. Now let's try that one again. We'll put that in again.
誰もその話を知らない。
誰も話
誰もその話を知らない。
誰もその話を知らない。So no one knows what's being talked about? Should I answer? No one knows that story. Okay. Yeah, no one knows what's being talked about. Okay, so that means, yeah, we're good. We put that in good. Lots of. This is, if I recall, it's taksa. Taksang.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's oi. Okay, we'll put that in again.
これをください。
これをください. This one, please.
これをください。
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one, please. I'll have this, please. Yeah, that's the thing with the English translations. It's not definite, but yeah, we got the meaning. So we'll put that. Nani? Naru. To become. Okay. Shirayama-san. Is that the right reading for your name? Because, yeah, if I do not know if that's a proper reading for your name, if it's Shirayama Ginjiro, or it might be a Chinese reading. Or rather, traditional Chinese reading, yeah. But for now, I think I'll just use, yeah, Shirayama Ginjiro. Shirayama-san, if you wanna, if you have questions or anything you wanna see here on chat, feel free to mention them. I'll get to them as soon as I'm able to read the chat while doing the lessons. Right? Chat tsuzukemasu. Nani? Naru. To become. Yeah, Naru. We got this one earlier. This is oi.
私 私は車を持っています。
私は車を持っています。No, 持っています is to bring. They brought a car. Or they bringing a car. Because 持っています。Oh, I have a car. Motsu to possess. Okay. Wait, isn't Motsu also bring? Yeah, if I recall, Motsu is also bring. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Okay, so I have a car. But usually you can drop watashi. You can drop watashi. You can just say, kuruma o motte imasu. Or, if very casual, kuruma o motteru. Or sometimes you even drop the O particle. It's just kuruma motteru. Right? 作る to make. This is ni wa o ga oi. Okay. This is otera. This otera ga oi. Meaning there are many temples. This is Kyoto. This should be Kyoto, right? Let me just look up the Jisho. Jisho, right? Yeah, Kyoto. Okay, so yeah. Kyoto ni wa otera ga oi. Yeah, there are many temples around Kyoto.
京都にはお寺が多い。
これ。
My mouse is acting up. Yeah, これ this one.
私は絵を見るのが好きです。
Yeah, I like looking at pictures. 私
は絵を見るのが好きです。
私は絵を見るのが好きです。
私は絵を見るのが好きです。
But we can drop out 私は we can just 絵を見るのが好き if you're going casual. Yeah, this is pretty textbook. This is pretty textbook Nihongo. But was the textbook in Nihongo is kyokasho, right? Kyokasho. Is that right? Kyokasho. Yeah, ba. Yeah, kyokasho. So, this is very textbook Japanese. I don't know if we can use kyokasho as a adjective. Okay, so yeah.
私は絵を見るのが好きです。
Yeah, this is an easy level now. This is ie. Ie or uchi, depending on...
Uchi.
It's uchi, not ie. Come to think of it, what's the difference between ie and uchi? We'll put that on easy.
私は友達のところに泊まった。私は友達のところに泊まった。
私は友達のところに泊まった。私は友達のところに泊まった。友達のところ。私は友達のところに泊まった。I stopped by at a friend's place. Yeah, I say 私は友達のところに泊まった。Oh, what's this word? This is interesting. ところに泊まった。Oh, to stay. It's a different tomato. Okay, that's interesting. But how will you differentiate this from that tomato? That means stop. This is a different type of tomato.
そこに大きな円を描いて。
そこに大きな。
そこに大きな円を描いて。
Oh, okay, there we go. I hear the N now, but the sound is really soft. It's really soft, so it's kind of hard to hear.
そこに大きな円を描いて。
Yeah, そこには大きい円を描いて。So unless you're really listening loud enough, you won't be able to hear the in the N. Okay, we put that in good. うちに遊びにうちに遊びに来てください。That means play inside the house. Yeah, please play inside the house.
うちに遊びに来てください。
うちに遊びに来てください。What? Please come over to my house. But うちに遊びに来て。Wow.
うちに遊びに来てください。
Okay, yeah. This is the kanji for play. So my interpretation is, please, let's play over at my house, or please play, please come to my house so we can play. But that's the interpretation. This is weird, but we'll put that in good.
ところ。
Tokoro. Is that right? Tokoro?
ところ。
Yeah, Tokoro. So that means place. Yeah, Tokoro.
おも
Omo?
おも
Omo. That the kanji for omo, if I recall, is face. That should face. No, not face. It uses the same reading. Okay, we'll just see. Omo. Omo. Let me just hear that one again.
おもおも
Okay, that I did not hear the elongation of the mo.
おも
Yeah, I did not hear the elongation. I will put that in good. This one is atarashi.
新しい
Atarashi.
新しい
Atarashi. Okay, now I'm just trying to match the pronunciation. Atarashi.
新しい
Atarashi. Put that easy. Kotoshi. This year. That at least I know.
ことし。
Kotoshi.
円。
N. Yeah, this is circle. Watashi. Or there's a you can say I in different ways. There's watashi, there's boku, there's ore. Or there's also ore-sama. Anime.
私
Put that
こ
on
の
me.
パソコンを使ってください。
このパソコンを使ってください。Please use this computer. Please use this PC.
このパソコンを使今年はイタリアに旅行したい。
What?
今年はイタリアに旅行したい。
今年は何々
今
what?
年はイタリアに旅行したい。
Okay, we need the subtitle. Or we need the kana. 今年はイタリアに旅行したい。
今年はイタリアに旅行したい。
Okay, yeah, that was too fast for me to parse properly. And this is why we have listening lessons. 今年はイタリアにyeah, the problem is, yeah, being a native English speaker, you can't help but read Italia as Italia. So, you'll read it as 今年はイタリアンに旅行したい。Well, not native. Maybe second native. 今年はイタリアンに旅行したい。We'll put this on good. 私が行きましょう。I'll be going. Yeah.
私が行きましょう。
Why don't I go? Okay, yeah, this is one of those contextual things. Why don't I go? But normally you use the masho form for, excuse me for a bit. Modori mashita. Sorry for that quick interruption. Okay, so yeah, why don't I do? Normally you use the masho verb or the volitional form of the verb if you're like having people do something along with you, if I recall. I might need more lessons on this one. Like, again, I need lessons on grammar. But yeah, we'll put this one on good. Suru, to do. Shiru, to know. Begin or start. Yeah, I've been using this. Hajimemasu or hajimeru. Yeah, hajimeru. Yeah, there is a transitive and intransitive form of this. There is hajimeru and hajimaru. I forgot which one is the intransitive form. Or rather the transitive form. Regarding transitive and intransitive verbs, transitive means it needs an object to be able to function properly, and intransitive means it can function without an object. So like the verb jump. So you can use it by itself or with an object like jump or the rabbit jumps. But an intransitive verb that's an intransitive verb. A transitive verb means it needs an object to function well. What sample of an transitive verb can I think of? Oh yeah, cut. Yeah, cut. Cut what? So that's the question. So you'll need an object for that to make sense. So cut, like cut vegetables or something like that. Is this working? Yeah, okay, it's not working. Okay, so yeah, hajimeru. We put that in kanta. Motsu, to have or possess. Okay.
私もそう思います。私もそう思います。
私も
そう思います。私もそう思います。
私もそう思います。That's what I hear. There might be something in the kana that I missed, but what I hear is that is what I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. 私はそう思います。Okay, easy. テストを始めてください。So, we'll start the test.
テストを始めてください。
Easy?
時間。
時間。はい。
出る。
Okay, easy. I got used to having space as the playback button in YouTube that I'm mistaking space here for playback when it shouldn't be. This is 今朝は早く家を出ました。今朝は早 今朝は早く家を出ました。That means I got out of the house quickly. Sure.
今朝は早く家を出ました。
家を出ました。Yeah. 今朝は早く家を出ました。Yeah, I left the house early this morning. Oh yeah, that's right. 早い。Yeah, I left the house early this morning. Okay. We'll put it in good. 使う。使ってください。to use.
今は時間がありません。
今は時間がありません。I don't have time. I don't have time for this. 何？まだ午後7時だ。まだ午後7時？ It's already 7 o'clock. Okay.
今は時間がありません。
Yeah, we'll just finish this one. I don't have time now. We'll put that on you. 今朝ごはんを作っています。作っています。I made breakfast today.
今朝ごはんを作って
I'm making 作っています。I forgot. It's the te form. So yeah, I'm making breakfast now. 同じ same.
彼の日本語のレベルは私と同じくらいだ。彼の日本語のレベルは私と同じくらいだ。
So that means they're about the same. 彼はmeans she is talking about a guy, and what she's saying is they're about the same level of Japanese. Yeah, his Japanese level is about the same as mine. But do you really use kare for referring to someone? Yeah, if I recall, mostly not pronouns aren't much used. This is something I need to study. Okay, we'll put that on easy or good. 今 now.
彼は今勉強しています。
Okay, this is very the grammar being used in the listening is very textbook. 彼は何? Let's repeat that one.
彼は今勉強しています。
彼は今勉強しています。So that means he is studying right now. But depending on context, you can even just drop the kare. You can just if you're already talking about him in general, you can just say勉強しています。今勉強しています。Okay. This is weird. I'm noticing now how textbook Japanese actually sounds. How textbook Japanese actually sounds compared to speaking close to native. Not that I'm close to native, but yeah, at least I'm able to pick up. At least I'm able to pick up at least. That's a good thing. Right? 続く continue? Yeah, continue. 続くyeah, if I recall, yeah, there's another form. It's suzukeru. But I forgot, yeah, again, which one's the transitive and intransitive form. 家に遊びに来てください。Yeah, even wait, we already studied this earlier. It means please come to my house.
うちに遊びに来てください。
Put it in.
工事は3月まで続きます。工事は3月まで続きます。
工事は
3月まで続きます。
工事は3月まで続きます。3月まで continuing from March. 3月まで続きます。Yeah, this means they're continuing from March, but let's see. Koji. Okay, I thought it was a name. So, Koji は3月まで続きます。So, they'll be continuing until March. Until March. 3月まで。I thought it was from March is 3月から。Okay. 私が行きましょう。Why don't I go? Yeah,
私が行きましょう。
今朝は早く家に出ました。So they left the house early.
今朝は彼の日本語のレベルは私と同じくらいだ。
Yeah, we already mentioned this. They're about the same level of Japanese. Okay? And we're done. Another deck done. So that is, yeah. I believe this is a good time as any to end our stream. We'll just be finishing this tea. Let's see what we have in chat. So, Denny-san says, cooking dinner, I got a mala hot pot mix and I plan on making some next week. Ooh! Let me know how that goes. Vixa, are you still there? Nice practice for listening. Yeah, I did not realize I actually have a listening deck. Vixa, are you still there? Ginjiro-san, are you still also there? Yeah, but with that, I believe we can end the stream. So I'll just do my outro for now. じゃあ、これ以上です。皆さんどうもありがとう。はい、これ以上です。皆さん、最後まで見てくれてどうもありがとうございました。おつごろです。次の生配信でお会いしましょう。So, in English, that will be all for today. Everyone, thank you for watching until the end, and we'll be seeing you in the next stream. And for now, we'll do our shoutouts first to Vic-san, who actually does Utau videos over on YouTube, and they also have a Twitter. I do not know if he's active on Twitter at the moment. Shirayama-san, you still here. はい、どうもありがとうございました。Also Denryu-san, thank you for coming. And yeah, Denryu-san there has a channel called Teammate Dimension. I'm actually a part of that, and Denryu has a podcast called the Tawagoto Cafe, wherein it's an anything goes talk show. Well, they pretty much talk about anything. More often than not, it's also science related. He also co-hosts it with another member of the Teammate Dimension called Seal. And I have guested there for a total of, I recall, 2 times or 2.5 times. Okay, yeah. Right, so yeah, that will be all for our stream for now. And yeah. じゃあ、どうもありがとうございました。And I'll be seeing you in the next one. じゃあ、おつごろです。バイバイ。